Hello everyone, this is Phoenix. Our next CTF challenge that we're going to solve is WETH11. As usual, I have copied these entire setup into my local development environment. Let's understand what the contract is trying to say. If you remember, we have already solved WETH10. If you don't know how we solved it, you can check that on Quill Academy YouTube channel. So let's start what WETH11 is trying to say. We have an receive external payable that is calling the deposit function. WETH11, some simple withdraw and withdrawal and deposit functions, and a new function called execute that is essentially used for the flash loan. For the start, I think in the setup we have 10 ether already, and after the attack we have to recover the initial 10 ethers and also empty the contract. Oh, spoiler alert, I have already gave you the solution, but the main problem with this execute function is it is calling function call with value. And so if you don't know, call with value is one of the utility provided by OpenZeppelin, which essentially calls the transfer function. And if you don't know, that transfer function is giving the control flow to us so that we can re-enter into the function. A lot of time, in order to prevent re-entrancy, one of the first solution that comes into mind is just pasting non-reentrant modifier into the function. However, the non-reentrant modifier can only save you from re-entering into the same function. There is a possibility that an attacker can re-enter into another function, which is what we are exactly going to do here. After the execute function calls the transfer, we'll call the withdrawal and withdraw all the balance. So the best thing in reentrancy to do is to follow the check effect interaction pattern. The check effect interaction pattern, as you already know, is to change all the state before essentially calling or external calling into another contract is a way to mitigate reentrancy. In attack.sol, we have already been provided with a foundry setup. And so what we are going to do is we are going to pass the variables as it is, what we want to provide here, which is WETH address, the transfer function that we have to call, and the balance. As soon as this call will be done, we'll execute withdrawal, and I think we'll empty all the balance at once. If withdrawal function is not present there, we have to call the withdraw function again and again. And so that might create some problem. The CTF, I don't think so. It's not that hard. Let's just quickly type force test or force T. We'll also specify the verbosity. Oh, I'm sorry. There should be a single dash. Alright, the test has been passed. Let's see what it did. We created a new WETH11. We called the test hack function. The function execute, which called transfer, the transfer, and then we called withdrawal. Perfect. That's the end of the video. Stay tuned for the next CTF challenges. Thank you.